Yo gamer, Nemi here. Welcome to another Tekken 7 video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the state of Armor King in Tekken 7 Season 4. So now Armor King was released back in Season 2, I believe, along Murdoch and Julia. And so every person and their grandmother picked up Armor King because, I mean, look at him, bro. Look at the goddamn drip. With no doubt the best outfit in Tekken 7, like free. Like, look at this, look at this. So anyway, so every person picked up Armor King at launch, and as time went by, as a lot of people played him, they all figured out that he wasn't really that good. Like, Armor King at launch was not that good. That's just a fact, period. At first, it looked like he was a perfect character. He had the damage from that upper, he had the throws, the ward damage with the shoulder. He seemed like a perfect character, but as time went by, man, like, it was just so hard to get Armor King going. So over time, Armor King received a ton of buffs. He has been receiving crazy ass buffs since Season 3. He got his 4-5 neutral 2 buffed, his 2-1, the frames on his 2-1, his back 1 counter hit combo was fixed, or it was made easy to do. He got a new low from stance. They made his buffers more easy. His throws, they gave more tracking to his throws. Like, he's been damaged on his command grab. So Armor King was getting hella buffed, hella buffed. And so the question remains, is he good now? Like, in Season 4, is AK actually a really good character? So let's talk about that. And so the best place to start with this discussion is to look at King, and this is the reason why I have him on P2 side. So what differentiates King from Armor King? Like, why play Armor King when you can play King? All right, so that's what we're trying to break down right now. So firstly, let's take a look at the things that Armor King has that King does not. So firstly, let's talk about Armor King's wave dash. Armor King has the classic Mishima Weivu. This is something that regular King does not have. Although King can wave dash, but it's a little bit more technical. You really won't see pro players doing this in tournaments with King because it's a little bit too practical. You don't really have to do it because you can initiate an easy mix-up with King simply by just doing like one wave dash. But with Armor King, like, bro, this man can move. He can move, and his needs are so good now that he can really mix you up really good. So that's one thing that differentiates Armor King from King, is the Weivu. Secondly, the Dark Upper. The Dark Upper is like a low budget Mishima Electric. This is like a very insane whiff punish. It's only -10, but very difficult to punish as well. Again, King does not have the whiff punishment that Armor King has. So Armor King has Dark Upper, he has 4-2-1, which King has as well, and he has down back to 4, which is a 14 frame punish, and an amazing whiff punish as well. So secondly, the punishment overall, Armor King is slightly better, just slightly better, because of Dark Upper, something that regular King is missing. So thirdly is the Rage Drive. Armor King's Rage Drive is not as good as King's Rage Drive. That's one of the biggest factors that differentiates King from Armor King, is the Rage Drive. The Rage Drive that King has is like, what, 50 times better than AK's Rage Drive, and that's just a fact. So these are the biggest things that differentiate Armor King from King, and more so the advantages than the disadvantages. Because if we take a look at King, this video might be very long. So King has better Oki on his throws. He has sorry, let me record this. So he has better Oki on his throws, right? He has an insane Rage Drive. He has counter hit 2s, almost just as good as Armor King, right? King has down forward 2, which is like, you know, budget version of Armor King down forward 2. He has the down 3 as well. He has forward 2-1. So King has better throws, better Oki on his throws, and most importantly, a better Rage Drive. That's what really makes King a better character than Armor King. If you're looking for clarification, yes, regular King is way better than Armor King, sadly. Armor King is just a cooler character. He is a cooler King, but overall King is way better than Armor King. So now where am I going with this? Well, the thing is, why play Armor King when you can play King? So that's the point of this video. Armor King is not a bad character at all. He has very few weaknesses. He's almost a perfect character if not for that rage drive. I think the only thing missing from this character's kit is a bullshit rage drive, that comeback factor rage drive that King has. Because bro, like King, let me show you guys, King is insane. Like on rage, he has this. Oh, I did the rage art. Oh my god, my bad. I'm not a King player. Okay, so counter hits, boom, boom, boom. Right? King has this. He has an insane rage drive, and on hit, he still gets so much damage. Right? So this is one thing that's missing from Armor King's kit. If Armor King had a rage drive like that, the argument would stand to the point where it almost would be 50-50 on which character is better. In my opinion, I feel the rage drive is the only thing missing. So the point I'm trying to make is Armor King is a good character, but the only problem is that he is so power creeped. There are so many characters in the game that just do everything he does but way better, and King is the first example of this. Like, why play King when you can play Paul that has a very insane comeback factor rage drive, right? The down 4-2 into rage at cancel. So things like that. This is what makes Armor King such a very niche character, right? Not everyone plays AK, only jdcr and like zero ship, and even jdcr is like on the fence about using this character. He's very half-hearted. He's not 100% in on this character as he was with Dragonov back in season 1. So that should tell you something. Armor King is an amazing character. He is an amazing character, but the problem is a lot of characters in the roster just do what he does way better. That's the only negative this character has. But overall, I love this character. He is very fundamental heavy. He does have a few bullshit stuff, right? Stuff like this is, needs to be nerfed in some way, but overall you have to be really solid when playing this character, especially when it comes to like whiff punishment and stuff. I love AK, and man, I'm thinking of maining this character. I love Lars, but man, I've been enjoying him so much. I'm not a very competitive player, so I don't really care much about tier list and how good the character is. I just love the look and feel of Armor King, and I will be playing him a lot. So anyway boys, it's something I wanted to talk about. I really hope I've made sense. I will repeat myself once more. Armor King is not a bad character. He is just power crept by so many characters in the game, and King is like the biggest example of that. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I really hope you enjoyed my video. Please, I'm on a road to 1,000 subs. If you've made it this far, please do consider subscribing. I'll be doing giveaways soon, so please support your boy. And yeah, GG my boys, and go play some Armor King.